And it is back once again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Prey Scooter. Welcome back to the redo project of Pokemon Puzzle League for the Nintendo 64. I am using an actual N64 cartridge for this playthrough as I did last time. This is all Generation 1 Pokemon, by the way. So there's no Pseudo-Wudo or Chandelure or... Apparently I'm a Gen 1er. Let's go.
Hey, don't forget to come and see me in my office in Puzzle League Village.
Yeah.
Did you hear me, Ash?
No, I didn't hear you. And apparently that was a cell phone.
Battle, Ash and Pikachu race to Pokemon Puzzle League Village.
There it is, Pikachu. Are you ready for another new challenge? Pikachu!
God, I missed the anime. Anyway, so welcome to Pokemon Puzzle League Village. This is where the game takes place. Now here, we have some... I'm going to show you a few things. I'm basically showing the mechanics of how to play at Professor Oak's lab. But before that, I'm going to basically tell you what I'm going to cover and how I'll cover it. Mimic Mansion, basically it's just practice mode, time zone. You get your time to do a certain challenge. It's kind of random. Marathon, you play until you lose. That's it. Puzzle University. This is the quote unquote puzzle version of the game, or puzzle portion of the game, where all you do is just solve puzzles randomly. Now I'm not going to cover this portion. For the reason why is because I'm going to be wanting to focus more on the puzzles than focusing on my commentary, and it'll suck. Plus there's like 100 puzzles and they get stupid hard as they go on, so we'll leave that be. So here's your options center, the Pokemon Center. You can basically change
what
things.
What can I do for you?
You can get rid of Brock. So you can change the sound, you can mute everything, whatever you want to do. You can delete old profiles, make new profiles, things of that sort. And Professor Oak's lab is the how to play. We'll go there in a moment. One player stadium. This is the first thing I'm going to cover on normal difficulty. On other difficulties like hard and super hard, you can actually beat the Elite Four and basically go through the same story progression as Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. In terms of key fights, gym leaders, things of that sort. And the last thing I'll cover is the spa service line clear game. We'll go over how that works later. So, first to Professor Oak's lab. Now the controls are really simple. You can either use the for an N64 controller, if you need a diagram, bring one up in Google Clear quick. The joystick or the D-pad on the left will move everything around. A and B will switch blocks around, which I'll show you the blocks in a moment. R will raise your blocks up one level, which I'll also show once we start up on the one-player stadium. So, first we'll go over basic rules. Now, while Professor Oak talks, I'll basically go over what he's gonna say in more of a condensed version, because he's gonna be very lengthy. Seriously? Yeah. So this is basically what plays when you start the game. But Pokemon Puzzle League is not actually the first game, not the first game of its type. The predecessor to this is actually Tetris Attack, a Super Nintendo game featuring Yoshi and Friends, which is actually a reimagining of the game Panel de Pon from Japan. So, yeah, if you want a similar experience but on a different system, Tetris Attack. There's also Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, which is basically the same as this game with 2D mode only. And I'll explain the different modes in a moment here, but excuse me. Basically, Pokemon Puzzle League Challenge is on the Game Boy Color, and it includes second gen Pokemon, and your Pokemon and the Pokemon you unlock are actually you unlock Pokemon to use, and they're counted more as lives than as different Pokemon for you to play as. Or additional lives, I should say, because Pokemon in this one, whichever Pokemon you use, do count as lives, and he just messed up a combo. Wow, I would school you in a fight, Professor. The playfield is nearly clear. Pressing or pushing either the L, oh, I guess it's L or R. So either the shoulder buttons will raise the level up, will bring up a new line right away, but... And that's how you lose, is if everything reaches the top. Now you know the basics, we can learn more advanced technique combos and chains. We'll score you higher points and also put some garbage on onto your opponent's field. I'll point out garbage once we get to the actual gameplay mode. So, let me...
Way to go!
4-block combo. Now he's actually going to pull some pretty sweet combos here. Let's see, 6-block combo, and finally 10-block combo. You can also get like 7-block, 8-block, 9-block, you know. 10 is, 12 is probably the absolute highest you can get. Chains. Chains will add multipliers to your attack. So he's going to show us right here. Basically, that's a 2-chain. Your Pokemon will shout when you do that, and your character you pick will shout otherwise. A typical 3-chain. 3-chains are not all that difficult. It's once you start getting to 4, 5, and 6 when it gets hard. Now, for those of you that are watching this in the future who watched the first Pokemon League project back when I was just starting out playing, I'm going to keep that up until this one ends. So, yeah, he basically just explained everything to us. And we'll go over 3D rules. Now, this dimension actually was only put into the N64 version and was dropped and was not there in any future or previous versions of this type of game. Tetris Attack and Pokemon Puzzle Challenge, if you want an exact example. When the blocks, yep, see, so basically there is a background and a foreground to 3D mode. I don't like this mode. You're forced to play it for some parts of the game, but I don't like this mode. Real challenges play 2D mode. You simply move the cursor with the control pad or joystick and switch the blocks with the A button or B button, as before. Hello, I'm Professor Oak. Okay. Oh, itchy hand. And sorry if I like pause or you hear some random wind in the background. It is humid as hell today, by the way. You always gotta keep your eye on the background, cause... Ding! Yeah, that's why I don't like 3D mode, because you get focused on the foreground and forget about the background. Remember the blocks at the back of the cylinder, too. If any blocks reach the top, back or forward, done. That's it. No questions asked. Your ass is grass. Get out of there. And, sorry, I'm going to click here for a quick second. There we go. Sorry, I just had to put myself on. I put myself on Do Not Disturb. However, a true puzzle master will use this to their advantage.
Way to go!
Oh, so you're a true puzzle master now, Oak? Just because you're a professor? There you go. That's a 4-chain combo. That's hard to do. That's a 5-chain. He could have had a 6-chain. 6-chain into a 7-chain and possibly an 8. So that's basically how the game works. So that's basically what this first episode is going to be, is I'm just going over the basics of the game and how they work. So next time on Pokemon Puzzle League, the Redo Project, we're going to go to one-player stadium and go through the traditional story mode. I'll see you then.